Now, there is nothing quite as lovely as crawling into a freshly made bed after a long day, particularly if someone else has washed the sheets, ironed the sheets and made the bed.
Yes.
But is it a waste of time getting up in the morning and making your bed every day?
Well, if you're anything like internationally renowned footballer Jude Bellingham, you might not make it yourself, because according to recent reports, his mum still makes his bed, despite the fact he's 20 years old. So we took to the streets to find out, is there any point in making your bed?
I do make my bed every day, but I do wonder, what's the point?
I don't bother. I just leave it as it is, go out.
No, absolutely not. I'm a student, so I don't get time.
I don't make my bed, but I think there probably is. I do. I don't know. It's like it's part of routine. I know you sort of do it.
It gives you a bit of being responsible rather than leaving someone to do it for you.
Yeah, well, feeling responsible. Tidy bed, tidy mind, Kate Garraway.
Yes, good for your mental health, having a good regime. Well,
Tidy
TV
desk, tidy
queen,
mind.
clean Lynsey. My mind's very untidy. The Queen of Clean, Lynsey Crombie, though, says everyone must make their bed every day, while former Apprentice star Kayode Damali says time is money and making your bed isn't a priority.
Absolutely not. I mean, there's no correlation between success and making your bed. I look at great entrepreneurs like Alex Hormozi in America. He makes hundreds of millions of dollars every year, and he's a big advocate of not making your bed.
Really?
It's not just because you do that in the morning doesn't mean you're going to be successful.
How much money do you think you make when you could be making your bed, Kayode? What's the correlation there?
Oh, that's an interesting question, Ben. So let's say it takes 2 minutes. How much is 2 minutes worth of my time? Or...
Yes.
I don't know.
Probably quite a lot of your time. But you, however, believe it's very important.
I do. I think habits, routine, structure make you much more entrepreneurial, much more successful in your everyday. And it takes 40 seconds to make a bed, not 2 minutes. And honestly, you can put your phone on speaker, you can still do those deals, but you can have a pristine bedroom.
So it's like an event for you, basically.
It is, and I think it's exercise, it gets your body moving. Yeah. But I think you do need to get up in the morning.
How big is your bed? It's exercise.
No, but you can give the
like pillars. You
can give the pillars a good bash and stuff. It just sort of wakes your body up in the morning. But I think you do need to air it. You need to open the window, let the fresh air onto your sheets before you make it, so those bed bugs can jump out and disappear. But your bed must be full of bed bugs.
Absolutely not.
It must be a breeding ground for bacteria.
That's the thing. I understand that you have to air out your bed. So exactly, if your sheets aren't on, then
I saw a picture of your bed.
Did you actually?
And it was quite screwed up.
Did they actually show you a picture of my bed? I'm actually angry.
And it wasn't pulled back and the pillars all pumped and just ready for a bit of fresh air. It was just a little lump.
I'd rather that than, you know how they make beds so tight? Who's got time to be doing tug of war at the end of the night to get your sheets out again?
Yeah, but you don't
no one's got time to be doing that. You just want to quickly jump in,
You don't need to be that pristine. I think keep your bed simple. So many people have about 16 cushions on their bed. Why?
No,
just have a few. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just put it back together, cut the cushions and go. And when you enter your bedroom, like at 10 o'clock at night, ready for a lovely night's sleep, you're walking into a pristine space. Imagine
that doesn't
walking
mean
into
anything.
A messy space.
A lot of geniuses around, a lot of the world geniuses, Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, Mark Twain, all had messy offices. And these are some of the most geniuses we've ever had in the world.
Very untidy.
It doesn't mean anything.
There's also lots of entrepreneurs out there that live a very minimalist life. So I know one that doesn't even like to have curtains up and their bedroom is always pristine.
Well, they just like people looking at them through the window.
They still make lots of money. And I think we are a divided nation with this, let's be honest. It is personal choice. But I think for someone like me, I love structure, I love discipline, I love to teach my children these things.
And your children make their beds?
They do make their beds, and I will, with my 15-year-old, go in and remake it in the morning. But that's just because it's me, you know. And
Kayode,
I like that.
When you were at home and growing up, did your parents try and make you make your bed, or were you...
Oh, absolutely, yeah. My parents definitely instilled discipline like that, but I guess as you grow older, it's like you got to prioritise a special... Like, for me, I'd rather do a plank in the morning in that 40 seconds.
Yeah, but I still plank.
You still plank?
I go to the gym, I walk the dog, I make the bed, I do the school run, and by 8:30 I'm productive at the laptop.
Do you do the gym like how I use the gym now? I mean, I haven't done... Maybe I need to do burpees this morning, but when I train hard.
But when you're making the bed, get the mattress and do a couple of squats, lift it and squat at the same time. You can sort of do things, trust me.
I mean, if you want to make the bed that much, you're more than welcome to come do mine if you want, Lynsey.
I'd love to.
Well, lots of you getting in touch. Andrew says, I make the bed 3 times a day because he's got dogs, so they take a nap whenever they want, so I have to remake the bed. So it's probably not worth making it first thing in the morning. Belle says, I don't make mine. There's no point when it's only going to get messed up again. But Shell says, I pull my duvet back, air the bed, I spray my clothes with antibacterial spray every day. The bed gets changed once a week.
Loving her.
Fresh sheets.
My goodness.
That's intense. That's intense.
But I think, like, in the hotel room, like Andy pointed out, yes, I always make the bed in the hotel, and when I leave, I always strip it ready for the cleaner.
Aren't you lovely? Now, we asked you on Twitter, is there any point in making the bed? 81% said yes, there is a point. 19% said no.
Big up the 19.
Come on, too busy making money.
I bet Lorraine makes a bed. I used to share a dressing room with Lorraine. I think she can guess what I do.